Time to exercise with a a tater tot. Hello everybody and welcome to a very special edition of On the Porch. I feel like doing it outside today. It's a nice afternoon or evening or nighttime. We got some good questions this week. this week from some good people. I think they're good people. Anyway, first off, we have a question from Casey Adam Young. Sorry, I got distracted. He says, what is your opinion on the outcome of the Super Bowl? Well, Casey is a very avid sports fan and non-watcher of the Super Bowl. My opinion of the outcome is, I don't even know who won. I don't even know who was playing. I like that Melissa McCarthy commercial for Kia. That's hilarious. Let's move to a question from last week from Jacob, also known as Cobb, who says, if two witches are watching two watches, then which witch is watching which watch? First off, let's just get the wording of this correct. It should be, if two witches watched two watches, which witch would watch which? And second, let's get the question, or the answer, which is why you asked the question. The answer is, I don't know, that's why we burn witches.
We have found the witch, may we burn her?
Each witch would watch which watch they wanted to watch. We got some questions from Whitney Miller. She asks, how did you learn to play music? I found this button on the CD player and it said play. She also asks, if you could live anywhere else, where would that be? 1955. Did you want a location? Because I gave you a time. Which time is just a made-up location in our mind. Moving on, next question. Would you support a Trump executive order to make Taco Tuesday every Tuesday? Well, I think it's unofficially official that Taco Tuesday is on Tuesdays. Because Taco Thursday doesn't sound right. But let's be honest, the chances of an executive order making that happen, tacos are a Mexican cuisine. Hashtag build tacos, not walls. This week, Ben Bradley asks, what are the major effects of climate change on the area we live in? It is February the 7th. It's about 8 o'clock, and it's at least 60 outside. Actually, it's a common misconception that climate change just means we're getting warmer. If climate change really does happen the way that it could happen, the polar ice caps will begin to melt more and more, causing the Gulf Stream to lower. Cold air from the ice caps pushes the Gulf Stream down, taking moderate temperatures up into like Europe and London. If that happens, it'll actually get colder. Next, he asks, what are the effects of gluten on the human body? I'm gonna be honest with you, Ben, I don't know too much about gluten, but I do have a little saying. Too much gluten leaves me a Putin. And then we're stuck in Russia.
Relax, I got this. Pooty's going to make everything okay.
What is the difference in a pit and a seed? And can you have one without the other? Well, a pit is a hole in the ground. A seed is something a plant grows from. You can throw a seed in a pit and then maybe get a plant. So no, you can't have one without the other. Unless it's like a peach pit, which I think is a seed. I wonder what the difference is. Next we have a question from Adriel. She says, if a baby's foot comes out first at 11:59 p.m. but the head comes out at 12 a.m., what day is the baby born on? Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. Next question is, since bread is square, why is sandwich meat round? I'm telling you, it's a plot. It's the Illuminati. The government is working with them to get in our sandwich meats. I said too much. I gotta go. We have a question about exercise. Asking a fat guy about exercise advice. What is the best exercise to improve endurance? I found for me the best exercise to improve endurance is to just push myself harder. And lots of positive thinking. Next question is, when is a good time to exercise with your 1, toddler, 2, infant, 3, pregnant wife? With a toddler, the best time to exercise is 4:31 p.m. An infant, 2:63 a.m., which is like 3:03. With your pregnant wife, whenever you can get her off the table. Or the couch, because she's on the couch. No, she's on the couch, not the table. Our last question tonight is, whose job is it to change dirty diapers? Personally, I think you should take turns, even though I was the first one ever to change a poopy diaper. I had to scrape the stuff. Anyway, you take turns, but when you have a pregnant wife, it's very easy to trick her because of pregnancy brain and make her think it's her turn every time.
Babe, that's your turn.
Dang it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Two witches watch two watches. Which witch would watch which?